Welcome all to this special occasion. My name is Sarah Ritchie. As a wedding officiant and celebrant, I am delighted to be here with you on this gorgeous day as we unite Elisha and David in marriage. This is a long-awaited and abundant celebration recognizing the love that our couple shares, but also their affection for you. I know that they'd like to begin by offering a sincere thanks for you being here today. Your presence makes known your support for these two individuals and their new marriage. They add, our guests have traveled so far to be here. It means the world that our family and friends are attending this ceremony. It's a big ask, getting people to fly halfway across the world to see our special day, so we are very grateful. We want this ceremony to express our appreciation for their efforts, for all of those involved in this wonderful day. It is said that a wedding is part union and part reunion. People gather in such a way so that they leave more closely bound together. May this ceremony be a cherished memory for you all. I know there's a hint of bittersweet in those who can't be here and others who passed, but may you feel surrounded by their love and good wishes as expressed by this community. You simply add, to those who couldn't be here, we will be thinking about you at the pub. For those of us who live in New York, we like to think that Central Park is a great gift for our visitors. In a difficult and demanding city, it's a place of rest and renewal and rejuvenation, just like a good partnership. This structure that we stand beneath has become one of our most popular romantic spots. To my way of thinking, it really represents the home that you make back in Manchester. It's built on this strong foundation of the many years that you spent together. The pillars are the people and ideals that have supported you all along the way. It is sheltered in the storm, but it is open and expansive like your hearts and your home and your future. So on this absolutely perfect day, may we all take a deep breath, quiet our minds, and open our hearts to fully appreciate this rite of passage as two people make lifetime commitments to each other, promises that they made in their hearts long ago. There's an ancient legend that says that a couple is bound at birth by an invisible thread which shrinks over the years until the couple is married. Nothing in the world can sever that thread, neither distance nor changing circumstances. The thread may tangle and it may stretch, but it will never break, for your union is inspired by the universe. As I read that often recited bit, your string was pretty short. This was a long time in the making. These two, as you know, met in secondary school. Elisha's first impression of David was that he was naughty and rarely attended school. He, on the other hand, envisioned her as the owl girl. She had all sorts of owl paraphernalia. Her father owned a prize center. I don't know what that means, but she had owl-themed everything. Our couple remembers their first real date, going to the cinema, watching Man of Steel. Says Dave, we traveled by bus, and Elisha nearly threw up because she was so nervous. Their happy days stitched together one after the next, and over time, the pair fell in love. They say Elisha would come over to David's house, play video games, and watch movies. We remained best friends for a long time before becoming romantic partners. As time passed, we realized that we wanted to spend our time and our lives together. Dave made the first move to make the relationship official, but she provided a little bit of resistance. Elisha avoided him at the time because she thought boys were, and I quote, gross. Dave remembers, I always told her that if she ever wanted to marry me, she would secretly tell me that by making a sandwich for me. She eventually did, and that's how I knew. Ultimately made a perfect proposal of marriage, although the plan A was to come here to New York City. The global pandemic foiled those expectations. Plan B was to go to Scotland. Dave says, I had arranged to have Elisha's sister and brother-in-law meet us at the Edinburgh Castle with our baby pug, Finn. When we arrived, she was surprised as the little pug ran over with the ring box around his collar. He asked, and she answered, which brings us here today. When asked what she loves about David, Elisha says, I love how humble he is and caring. He makes me laugh every day. He is truly a handsome man and a romantic. To which he says, I love her care and concern for other people. Not a moment goes by that she doesn't make me laugh or cry or roll my eyes over her obsession with Disney. I always dreamed of being with someone who loved Star Wars as much as me. Your hopes for the future are the ones that we all share: health and happiness, time with loved ones like you, meaningful work, shared adventures, and lots of laughter along the way. You say we hope to continue having lots of adventures together, beginning with your extraordinary honeymoon, traveling the world, and making the most of our lives. And someday, you dream of coming to New York. So when that happens, you call me, we'll have a home blessing and a vow. Okay? So let the promise making begin. Having nurtured your relationship for many years, you know the essence of a good partnership is about all of those things that we yearn for. Shared values and commitment, trust, honesty, acceptance, passion, love, and mutual support. Being there for each other in good times and challenging times. Through thick and thin. It's working together to realize your goals as individuals, as a couple, and as this family that you're launching today. You see, the kind of union that you share requires that you care for the welfare and happiness of your partner as much as you do your own. A solid marriage makes the burdens lighter as they're divided. The joys are more intense and sweet as they are shared. A robust marriage gives you strength and bravery, knowing that someone is there all along the way to support you. You say that the greatest asset of your relationship is that, and I quote, we know what we want in life and haven't stopped at anything to get it. We work better together because we have an idea, we complement each other, and we bring it to life. In this spot a few years ago, right around this time of year, a UK bride shared this poem with me that's become a favorite. It's by Roy Croft and says, I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out, for putting your hand in my heaped up heart and passing over foolish, weak things that can't be helped. Dimly seeing there and drawing out into the light beautiful belongings that no one else can find far enough to find. I love you because you're helping to make out of the lumber of my life, not a tavern but a temple, out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. You've done more than any fate could have done to make me good, and more than any creed could have done to make me happy. You can do it without a word or a touch or a sign, but simply by being here. So after all this time, Elisha, I asked, do you choose David to be your beloved husband, and do you promise to love, honor, and cherish him always? And David, do you choose Elisha to be your beloved wife, and do you promise to love, honor, and cherish her always?
I do.
So you all have known each other from a first glance at secondary school at this moment in time, and at Edinburgh, or maybe before you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this one, you've been making promises and plans and agreements all along the way. Those conversations that were held walking the dog or sharing a meal, going on holiday, that began with when we're married and continued with I will and we will. And you will. The late night talks that included the some days and the somehows and the maybes. And all of those things that are unspoken matters of the heart, that's the real process of the wedding. The vows you're now going to take before these friends and family members are a way of saying to each other, you know all of those things that we hoped and dreamed. I meant them all. So take a look at each other and remember and savor this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: classmate, friend, companion, love, and even teacher. And now you will say a few words and cross this most important threshold in life. Things will never be quite the same between you. After these vows, you will say to the world, this is my married partner. Who would like to go first and repeat after me? Okay. I, Elisha, take you, David, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, until we are parted by death. This is my solemn vow. Is there some sort of special Harry Potter, Star Wars sign or show of solidarity? I, David, take you, Elisha.
I, David, take you.
to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, until we are parted by death. This is my solemn vow. Just as we bear witness to a written covenant with our signature, we exchange rings to seal the vows of marriage. These are enduring symbols of the promises that you're making today. The circular shape symbolizes the infinite nature of love, for love freely given and received has neither beginning nor end. The precious materials used in their creation recognize the rarity of the love that you found and cultivated all of these years. These are objects that say to the world, I love and I am loved. Since the ancient Egyptians, some have held to the belief that the vein in the ring finger of the left hand is most directly connected to the heart. So by wearing one's band on that finger, love is kept safely. So we hand you come ring to the brides. And David, if you'll repeat after me, Elisha, I give you this ring. As a symbol of my vow. With all that I am, and all that I have, I honor you. David, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow, and with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. So to our guests, you all have expressed a great deal of commitment by being here today. You've heard these two make promises together. Will you continue to love and support them and help them in being steadfast in the commitments that they're making? If so, please say we will.
We will.
May we all use this occasion as an opportunity to reaffirm our commitments to the people and ideals that we hold most dear. So this is an extraordinary day in many ways, and of course, it is the vernal equinox. We're starting a new season and a new chapter in your lives together. So each year when you come upon this anniversary, I hope you'll pause, take stock of your marriage and how you're doing as partners. Express your gratitude to each other for all the ways you've loved and supported one another. And forgive yourselves and each other for any judgments that may have come between you. Show each other that you can be trusted and counted on as comfort in facing difficult times, and celebrate abundantly all of the wonderful things that life will bring your way. Let your love for each other be the most important thing from which other good things flow. So as a group, may we raise our hearts in thanksgiving for the fondness that you found and the love that you cultivated, and wish you simple joys of abundance, health, peace, prosperity, and a wonderful honeymoon down to Florida, and send you on your way, wishing you the sun of many days and years shine upon you. May the love that you have for one another grow and hold you close. May the good true light within you guide you on your way together. May your dreams come true. When they do not, may new dreams arise. May you each bring more love, truth, kindness, and fun to the world, and may your marriage be the instrument that sustains you along the way. And long years from now, may you be able to look at one another and say, because of you, I've lived the life I wanted to live. Because of you, I've become the person I wanted to be. So you've come here today, made known your desire to be married. You've exchanged promises and rings as symbols of those vows. And all of these good people have said will support you for the remainder of your days. So with no further ado, by the authority vested in me, by the great state of New York, I pronounce you husband, wife, partners for life. Please seal your promises with a kiss.
Hey!
I didn't pass out.
Well done, guys. Thanks for being here.
No worries. The drinks are on you, pal.
You all have a first dance with me? Is this something that's going to go viral?
No.
We have a mob flash. Flash mob.
In New York, everything being long.
Yeah.